Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. This is the awkward part. Oh. Hello. Hi, KJ Hart. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Sarah. Hi, KJ. I was live a little ago, and then I felt bad because I didn't upload a video today. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live for a little bit, and then we can talk just for a little bit. Hi, Filbert. How are you? Yeah, since I didn't upload today, I was like, I feel bad. And I know Sundays can be like a challenging day for a lot of people. So I was like, let me just go live for a little bit. We hang out, and then I can, you know. My bath was really nice. Um, although, like, I get so bored in a bath. You know what I mean? Like, for me, like, being in a bath is so boring. Because I'm like, okay, I'm there, and I'm like, what are you supposed to do in a bath? Like, breathe, and I listened to some music, and I just got really bored. I'm good, Phil Bird. Today I've been just doing some cameos. I've been doing some errands, but I've also been kind of tired because of my booster yesterday. So I was like, you know what? I have to like go home and take it a little easy and yeah, chill. Yeah, I get bored in the bath too. I mean, I don't know. I just get like antsy. Oh, I love you too, Madison. I love hot tubs. All right, sorry. The booster didn't knock me out, but I was just feeling just like very tired. Thank you, Emily. I would love some ice. How do I like to relax? Just literally in front of the TV, like I'm doing now. Um, and just chilling with you guys. Yeah, same, Emily. I just felt like a little tired. Oh my God, look at these guys. Hang on. Look at this. Jax. Mateo. Hi. Hi, baby. Jax, say hi. They do whatever they want. Thank you. This is our main tree. Right over here. Oh, I love whipped cream, Filbert. Hi, J to the B. How are you? Thank you. Hi, Sierra's Witchy Adventures. Oh, you guys. So what should we do? Should we do like a Q&A? Or what should we do? Hi, Layla. Thank you, J to the B. I love your name. What's your favorite part of the weekend? Good question. My favorite part of the weekend has to be um just sort of like relaxing and eating because I kind of eat kind of healthy Monday through Friday. And then the weekend comes and I just like, you know, I go a little overboard. Hi, Stacy. So yeah, so I like just like relaxing. I mean, sometimes I like to drink and stuff, but sometimes I'm just like over it, you know? Like sometimes I just the whole drinking thing, like the thing with me is like when I drink, I get super like hungover. Are you still working out? I haven't gone for a week, to be very honest with you. Last week I went like 4 times, and then this week that just passed, I didn't go. Not one day. I just didn't want to. I don't know. I wasn't motivated. But the week before, I was so motivated. So this week I'm gonna be very motivated. I can feel it. I will be motivated. I am motivated. I'm motivated. Um, but yeah. So this is love. Um, what else? You have any other questions? Today I'm Philbert's best friend. He told me to subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. That's so sweet of you. And him. I know hangovers are terrible once you're past 25, not worth it for me. I stopped drinking for 2 years. That's amazing. 2 years is like a lot. I just get so when I get hungover, I get depressed, I get hungry, I get horny, I get sad, I like everything. No, I'm feeling okay, Lauren. I'm just like I just like this weekend I've been like super like kind of down. And today I did some videos and we went and got my mom's Christmas things. And I went to the Walmart. I went to Walmart for the second time in my whole life, and that was like an experience. And I didn't do any videos today, so when I don't upload videos, I get very hard on myself. But I'm grateful I did those cameos. But um, yeah, it's just been like, hi, Sarah. I gotta manifest that motivation, girl. Yes. Hugs are really nice. I love hugs. Um, but yeah. Emily, seriously, everyone I know has been feeling super blah. And like trying to like get motivated. Like I know a lot of people are trying to get motivated and stuff, but like it's just hard. Thank you, Layla. Hi, Nermeen. How are you? Sarah, seriously, I mean, what you know what? One thing that my girlfriend Lauren, I'm so grateful for. She told me to take vitamin D, And I've been taking vitamin D in the morning. And so I'm taking like a multi, a vitamin D, and I'm taking like those immune powders. And like that mix does give me energy in the mornings, which is great. And I am noticing that I'm a little bit like happier. Um, and like, yeah, it's like good. Oh, vitamin B12. Thank you. I'm gonna take that too. Can I take all of that? Can I take vitamin B12, vitamin D, and a multivitamin? I feel like that's a lot of vitamins, but I don't care. I'll do it. Vitamin B12. Hey Google, remind me tomorrow to buy vitamin B12.
Sure. To help you create reminders, I need your permission to allow personal results on this device. You can turn on personal results in settings in the Google
Can you
Home
just
app.
do it, please? Hey Siri, remind me tomorrow to buy vitamin B12 and B6.
Okay, your reminder is set for tomorrow.
Okay. Google just always has such a fucking attitude with me, seriously. I'm gonna literally. What's B6 for, Philbert? Hey Google, what is vitamin B6 or benefits?
According to Wikipedia, vitamin B is one of the B vitamins and thus an essential nutrient. The term refers to a group of 6 chemically similar compounds, i.e., vitamins, which can be interconverted in biological systems.
What? Can they dumb it down a little bit? Okay. Hey Google, vitamin B6 benefits.
I found a list on the website healthline.com. 9 health benefits of vitamin B6, pyridoxine. Here are the first 5. May improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression.
Ooh,
May promote brain health and reduce Alzheimer's risk.
ooh,
May prevent and treat anemia by aiding hemoglobin production.
ooh.
May be useful in treating symptoms of PMS. And may help treat nausea during pregnancy.
I need that.
To see the whole list, follow the link I just sent to your phone.
Apple cider vinegar capsules make you lose weight. Hey Siri, remind me tomorrow to buy apple cider vinegar capsules.
Okay, your reminder is set for tomorrow.
I have to buy so many things tomorrow, you guys. B12 shots and they lose weight? Hey Siri, remind me remind me to get B12 shots.
All right, I've added it to your to-do list.
Thank you, girl. You know, sometimes we just need vitamin dick. You know what I mean? Also, fish oil after dinner. It helps burn fat cells. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Remind me to buy fish oil capsules.
Okay, add it to your to-do list.
Bitch, I'm gonna take all these things and I'm gonna be like wired. Like if I'm on fucking cocaine. What else? Um Girl, sometimes that real vitamin D, okay? Hi, kind of cool, Craig. I love your name. Hi, Diana. Baby. Yeah, I'm not going to take all of these things. I think I'm going to do the multi, the B12. Yeah. Yeah, I am taking vitamin D. Hi, Minx Minx. Oh, Well, I used to take apple cider vinegar. Actually, I feel like I have some apple cider vinegar. I'm not sure. Do you plan on going to Universal Studios Grinchmas? I wish. Hello, aloha Hawaii. I bought these in Colombia actually when I was just there. Fish in general is good. I eat salmon about 2, 3 times a week. Ali, I love that. I love gummies. Oh yeah, my mom takes like a million vitamins. Everyone I know takes so many vitamins, so I'm just gonna take a bunch of vitamins. But I am gonna get the apple cider vinegar gummies. If you guys want to give this video a like, that would be super helpful. Yeah, I love salmon. I love salmon. I like to have dinners like during the week that doesn't make me feel like, like too heavy. On weekends, like I don't really care, but like during the week is like not my thing. Yeah, apple cider gummies are really good. The only thing is they're expensive. Like they're not cheap. At my grocery store, it's like a little expensive. Sarah, that really. Oh, thank you, Philbert. Yeah, because I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, Trisha is going to Israel. She told us at the wedding rehearsal. Yeah, my mom has apple cider vinegars too. Russell Westbrook. Who's that? Let me Google him. I don't know who that is. The thing is, apple cider vinegar, it makes me feel kind of sick. Hi, Jess. Oh, he's a basketball player? I would never know. But the only basketball player I know is Michael Jordan because um, of Space Jam, and Kobe, unfortunately, because of what happened. Rest in peace. And that's it. I'm at work right now and I'm tempted to leave and go get fast food because my lunch I packed isn't doing it. Well, bitch, you know what? Sometimes we just gotta do what we gotta do. Did you hear about how badly they got portrayed in the Israel article? I did. I did hear that, and I was gonna do a video about it today, but I just honestly I couldn't. Honestly, I don't understand Tristan. Like, how can you cheat on who do you know LeBron? Yeah, I've heard his name, but I don't like I don't know anything about them, you know what I mean? But like LeBron, is it LeBron James? I have heard of him, but I don't like know what he does. Are you feeling tired from the booster? I'm feeling okay. Like I'm feeling kind of chill, if that's like, I'm feeling kind of like relaxed. Um, but yeah. Honestly, totally. I had an ex, and you guys want to know how I found out he was cheating on me? It was honestly it was so nasty what he did to me. You guys want a quick story time, or I don't know if we should. I don't. I'm not really good with basketball players or like any sports, to be honest with you. I'm not a sports person. The bath was really relaxing, although I wish I was more of like a bath person. Okay. Quick story time, you guys. So when I was 18, I moved out. Um, and I moved in with a boyfriend, and um he was older than me, and we lived together, and his family was so nice. They were so sweet. They were so welcoming. Like, it was so nice. And I was super young. He was, I believe, like, I think he was maybe like 12 years older than me. So he was older than me. And anyway, so my group of friends, especially my best friend at the time, none of them seemed to like him. None of them. So they stopped coming around for a while. And whenever we would party, he had his core group of friends that would come. And I knew and I heard about his ex through the group because he was part of that group. And his ex lived with my ex's best friend, and they lived in another city, right? So they would always all come to our apartment and party and spend the weekend. But of course, his ex never did because that would be really weird. So one night, um, I asked him, it was Halloween, and I asked him if his ex was gonna, oh, because he was going to that other city to stay with his best friend. So I asked him, like, is your ex gonna be there? And he was like, well, I mean, they live together. Like, I'm not really sure, but I'm not gonna stay there if you don't want me to. Like, I'll stay somewhere else. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, what should I do? And then I said, okay. But before that, I had actually found out that he told me he never talked to his ex again. But one night when we were having a party, I found him in the kitchen on the phone, talking, drunk, and he was talking to his ex, and I heard the whole conversation, basically saying, like, it's sad that we can't be together, but like, I'm in a relationship, but of course you still cross my mind, blah blah blah. And like, I got really upset, and his best friend told me that, well, they were together for like 12 years, so blah blah blah. So Halloween comes, and um I I just knew, I knew in my heart that he was lying to me. He told me that he was not going to see his ex, right? And that his ex was going to another party out of respect for our relationship, which bullshit, bitch. Okay, so one day, um, he goes, to Halloween, whatever, and I go with my two best girlfriends, and I'm at their house. We're having wine. We're having fun, and I call my I call my boyfriend, and he doesn't answer, and I'm like, okay, he's not answering. What's going on? I'm like, okay, girl, calm down. Whatever. Call him again. He's not answering. I'm like, okay. I'm just, he's probably showering. He's probably doing something. So I'm drinking with my girlfriends. I'm having a good time. And let me think about this because this is the part that I always confuse. So oh, wait. Okay. So this is what happened, right? His phone is not working. So I call his best friend, and she answers and says that her battery is dying, but they're all together and he's showering. Oh, wait, hang on. I get confused. Wait, let me think real quick. I called him, he didn't answer. But then how did I find out his ex's number? Okay, got it. Sorry. I called him, he didn't answer. Then I called his best friend. She answered but said that they were together at a party, and they didn't bring their chargers, that they'll call me from another phone number. So he called me from the ex's number stupidly, okay? But he, I guess, didn't think that I would do anything about that. He called me and he said, "Hey, sorry, I didn't pick up. My phone is dead. My best friend's phone is dead. We're at a party." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. Are you having fun?" Blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah." And I asked him and I said, "Hey, so did your ex end up going?" And he's like, "Nope, he's not here. I haven't seen him. He's very upset that he couldn't come. Blah blah blah." So I'm like, "Okay, great." So my girlfriend, she said, like, "Sebastian, whose number is that?" And I said, "I don't know." She goes, "Let me do some research." So she's doing some research on the computer, and she goes, "Sebastian, is his ex's name, let's say, Daniel?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "The number that he called you from is Daniel's." And I was like, "Wait, he literally called me from the ex's phone number?" Like, he literally called me from the ex's phone number. And I was like, I don't know how this is happening. So he told me, you guys, that he was not, with him, that he was not even there, and that he was upset that he wasn't there, right? So, of course, he came back the next day. Oh, no, just kidding. So that night, my girlfriend was like, "You know what? Why don't we drive over there? Let's just fucking drive over there and cause a scene. It's just a 45-minute drive. Let's just go over there and cause a scene." And I said, like, "Oh my God." Her name was Camila. I said, "Camila, we cannot do that. Like, we literally cannot do that." So he came the next day and he sat me down and he said, "Yes, Sebastian, I'm sorry. He was there, but I promise you we're really good friends and I want you to get to know him because he's part of our group," right? And I was in my head, I was like, "But you lied to me. Like, I understand you lied, but, I understand that you guys want to be all friends, but you are grown enough to tell me that you want him in your life as a friend and nothing else, right?" So, anyways, so you guys are gonna be very proud of me when I tell you this next part. So it was no, it was not New Year's, but it was like around holiday season, and we decided to host a big party at our place. And after the party at our place, we would go into the clubs, right? So the day before, Sebastian, reached out to his ex. Sebastian. I reached out to his ex and I said, "Hi, I know that we've never talked before. There has been a lot of back and forth without you and I actually speaking. Why don't we hop on a call and we talk, okay?" And he said yes. So he called me and we talked for like 45 minutes. And we talked for 45 minutes and he said, like, "Look, me and your boyfriend have been best friends for forever. We were together for 12 years. Like, we don't really feel anything anymore. And it's sad for me every time that they go to your place or they see you or they go to play or to to clubs and stuff and I can't come." And I was like, "You know what, Daniel? It's not your fault. It's his fault for lying to me, but I'm willing to oversee it. So I'm going to invite you to our holiday party." Look how grown I was. And I was 12 years younger than these people, okay? So my boyfriend didn't know that he was coming. So, I surprised him. I wanted to be the bigger person. I wanted to, get the credit, blah, blah, blah. So he came and the I told him that my girlfriend was going to spend the night, so he had to, obviously his friends had to spend the night somewhere else. So my boyfriend's mom, which totally annoyed me, she actually told all of his friends, including his ex, that they can stay at her house, right? Which also that pissed me off because I'm like, how are you going to have his ex stay at your house when, but anyways. So oh my God, you guys, when I got all my girlfriends to come earlier to have cocktails with me, to help me get dressed, all these things. And The ex comes in and my boyfriend looks at me like he turns white in the face and he's like, what's going on? I said, I invited him because we're gonna all be adults and we're gonna have a nice time. So he hugs me, he's so happy, he's so this, he's so that. He's like, Sebastian, I can't believe it, blah, blah, blah. The ex-boyfriend comes in, he wants to give me I give him a hand and he wants to give me a hug. So that was kind of awkward. So I immediately turn on like not my bitchiness, but like my over niceness, like, do you want to drink? Like, are you good? Like, blah, 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 trying to show all these people that I am mature. So I took my boyfriend to the side and I said, look, I invited him to give this a chance, but I don't want any craziness. I don't want any drama. Okay. If you are able to have both of us here and you know where your feelings lie and everything, then we're okay, right? So then I go and I'm at we all go, we're drinking at the house and then we go out. So we're at the club and we're all dancing and having a good time. And then I notice and I'm like, where's my boyfriend? Where's my boyfriend? I can't find my boyfriend. And then my best friend, she goes, wait, where is Daniel, his ex? They were both missing. And we're looking around. I'm calling him. We're trying to get in contact with him. Like we're calling. We're making sure what's going on, what's going on. We cannot find them anywhere.
They went out for a walk.
No, they did not go out for a walk. No, they did not.
Yes.
No, they actually did not. So then, I then I'm like, let's go to my house right now. Her name was Maria. I loved her. I said, let's go to my house right now. So, my God, I will never forget walking to my house. My heart was going like this. I smoked at the time. The walk from the club to the house was maybe like 12 minutes long. I smoked like 2 cigarettes. So I just remember going up the stairs, and then we lived in a duplex. And then I saw shoes, and I'm like, they're here. So I go upstairs to our bed, and they're in the bed, and my boyfriend is hugging his ex in my bed, in our bed. So I just remember Maria, she pushes me to the side, and she starts screaming in Danish, like, because this was in Denmark. She started screaming in Danish and saying, this is the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen. Get the fuck up. Like, she was cursing them out like crazy. Mind you, they were fully clothed. They were not naked, okay? They were in boxers, then a shirt and socks. I remember they left the socks on. But he was hugging his ex, okay? So I was so stunned. Like, I was so fucking stunned. And I just remember started cursing them out. And I started, like, just going ballistic. But my girlfriend, she was going even more ballistic. She grabbed his ex's stuff, threw it down the stairs, grabbed him by the arm in Danish, saying, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. And I just turned to my boyfriend and I said, how dare you? And I just remember saying, how dare you, how dare you? And I kicked both of them out and they left. I stayed super stunned. He kept calling me. He called me. He called me. He called me. And then like 3 hours later, it was like 3 a.m. or something. And started getting phone calls from his mom. His mom started calling me. His sister started calling me. His brother started calling me. Everybody started calling me. His ex started calling me. Everybody was calling me. And I didn't answer that night. The next morning, I called his mom and I said, you can tell him that he needs to come get his stuff because we're done. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So the sister comes over the next day to pick up some of his stuff. And she's crying and she's crying and because she really loved me. She idolized me because I was American. So she like really like, she thought I was like Mean Girls or something. And she was like, please give him another chance. He's been in his room crying. And I'm like, yeah, where's his ex? So his ex went to the mom's house, spent that night, and then left. And, she told me that when he came into the house and his mom found out what happened, she slapped him. Like she slapped him because she loved me. His mom loved me. She was, how can you do that to him? What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so his sister comes and she's crying. She's gathering his stuff. And I don't remember her name actually. But I said, look, honey, our relationship will never change. I never talk to the bitch again. Our relationship will never change, but I want nothing to do with your brother. And you need to respect that. So, anyways, about a week and a half goes by, and his mom called me and said, can I come over? And his sister needs to take several seats. Yes. So his mom called me and said if she can come over. So she came. I said, yeah, as long as he's not there. So she came over and she started bawling her eyes out. And she started saying that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to him, that she's never seen him on such a right track, that he swore to her that he didn't do anything. Please give him another chance. Please give him another chance. And at this point, I was honestly like kind of over it. Like I even like started like talking to this other guy. Like I was like in my own world. Like I was like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. And it was my apartment, so I didn't really care. And then his mom was like, please give him another chance. Please. I never hit my son ever in my whole life. But when he walked in and I found out what he did, I slapped him so hard that it was like scratched on his face. If he comes, would you talk to him? And I said, look, I'll talk to him and we can settle this, but we're done. We were done. He was downstairs the whole time because his mom knew, she fucking knew she would convince me. So he comes up with flowers, he comes up with chocolates, he comes up with my favorite, I think it was like a kebab pizza. Like he knew all my favorite things. And he comes in and the fucking bastard, he would always do a face that would make me laugh. Like no matter how bad our fight was, but that face would always just make me laugh. So he walks in and he does that fucking face and I smirk a little bit. And once you do that, you lose all your power. You know what I mean? So his mom was like, oh my God, is that a smile, Sebastian? Please, you hug. And in my head, I'm like, fuck. So I hug him. And his mom was like, okay, I'm going to leave you guys alone. So she left and he stood and I went upstairs to my room and I was like, you know what? If you want to stay here, that's fine, but please leave me alone. In my heart, like I don't know, I guess I wasn't strong enough to, to just like completely shut the door on him. But he came upstairs. He cried and cried, and he actually did have the marks of the slap. He cried. He called his ex. He put him on speaker. The ex said that nothing happened. The ex apologized. He called his best friend so she can tell me how much he'd been crying. All these things, and I'm just like, and I looked at him and I'm like, okay, look, I'm not gonna promise anything, okay? Let's just see how this week goes. Don't put any pressure on me. And I told him, what you did was terribly wrong. I invited your ex so I can come out like the bigger person and I find you guys in fucking bed. So, looking back, I should have never even let his mom come up. But we did end up giving it another try, unfortunately. But that was already towards the end. Then we moved to a house with his best friend. And then actually before we left, we were together maybe like a month more. And then before we moved to the house, we actually did break up and we decided to see other people. But we were still together. Like we would still sleep together, sleep in the same bed together. We were seeing other people. And then I moved out of the house because it just became his best friend and him against me. It wasn't like fighting or anything. I just felt kind of like excluded. So I was so broke too. So my mom and my stepdad at the time, okay, no, really, really quickly, this is why I decided to move out. So for New Year's, I tend to always clean. I had my room, he had his room, she had her room, but we would always sleep in his room. But my room, I cleaned it for New Year's. I left it beautiful, and I actually had holy water from Rome that my mom brought me. And I put the holy water in this beautiful little like glass, okay? And he knew that my altar, my holy water is so special, everything. So the 31st happens. I spend 12 o'clock with my mom, and then I go to him and we have a party where, blah, blah. And then, I didn't sleep at my house. I slept over at girlfriend's, I think. I don't know where I slept. But I came back home the next day, you guys, and I found him passed out in my room with cigarette butts in the holy water. There was maybe like 5 cigarettes burned out in my holy water. And I still get so pissed off because I told him how special that was for me. And to find cigarettes in the holy water, I hate him. To find cigarettes in the holy water, I just felt like this is the last. There's no respect here. So I remember calling my mom and my dad. Oh, no, I didn't call. I went. I just went over and I cried and I said, I can't do this anymore. I don't have money to move out. If you guys can please help me. And maybe a week later, I had my own apartment. And I actually packed all my stuff. I packed my whole room while he was at work. I didn't even tell him that I was leaving. It was the end of the month. I told his best friend, I said, I will pay for the next month. So you guys have, you're not, I'm not leaving you guys fucked over. I left the next month for my room. I packed and I left. I didn't tell him anything. He would call me. I believe I did change my number. His best friend did know where I moved to because she came and gave me a hug. I asked her please to not tell him where I lived. And for a whole month, I didn't see him. I didn't talk to him. I didn't do anything with him. One night I was out partying. I met with him. We ended up going back to my place. We ended up hooking up. Unfortunately, we were so fucking drunk. And he left the next morning. And then I moved to Copenhagen. And then I came back to visit my mom for Christmas. We hooked up again. And then that was the last time I saw him. So that was the story. Thank you. That's so sweet. Sebastian's definition of kindness and dignity. I did try. And you know what, you guys? Like, all of this story is 1000% true. And I'm so proud of the way I handled myself. But I look back and I will never, ever, ever forget what I felt when I saw him passed out in my bed with cigarette butts in my holy water. That was like, I never felt so much disrespect. But yeah, so that's it. That was the story. But anyways, you guys, I gotta go. But I wanted to like hang out a little bit with you and give you guys a story time. Have you ever looked him up? No. I didn't because one of the last times that we saw each other, things got physical from him. And I ended everything there. I didn't want any communication. But that's kind of triggering for me to talk about, so. I wish everyone well, obviously. I wish everyone well. I pray that they're happy and loving, but yeah, sometimes I'll look back sometimes and reminisce and laugh at myself, but you know, I'm glad and grateful that we never stayed in contact. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. This week is going to be beautifully blessed for all of us. I'm going to do a bunch of videos so you guys are entertained. I might be doing a members only if you guys want that, where I will go live and tell stories and stuff. So I might be doing that. I'm not sure yet. If that's something you guys would do and want, let me know and let me know. Obviously super cheap. And yeah, where I can like, because when I go live on this channel, like with, open, I feel like there's people who just want me to spill tea, and then there's a few of you who really want to like story times and hang out. So I might separate it and do like a members, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet. It might be like $5 or something, so it's nothing crazy. Just to separate, because I don't want it to be like so messy, my channel. Like, T, and then like story time. You know what I mean? Doesn't look good. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting. And have a fabulous and beautiful week. And I will see you guys soon. All right? Bye, guys. Bye, Kinda Cool Craig. Bye, Jess. Bye, Mara. Bye, Nermeen. Bye, Becky. Bye, Gilbert. Bye, Britt. Bye, Danielle. Bye, Sarah. Trisha Hill. Layla. Danielle. Patty Baker. Love you too. I'll see you guys later. Bye.